All right, let's do a quick test on the mic. Yo, Taryn rocking the mic. Come on, let's see how the levels are doing today for me. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we have sound fine. Okay, cool. Gonna mute myself. What's up, guys? We're doing some Aetherborn Tribal today. Yeah. As you can see, I'm in an island, on an island, not in an island. I couldn't be in an island, on an island. What's happening? Right, Justice. Yo, what's up, Lance? Howdy. And Brian below. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're doing Aetherborn Tribal. If you guys missed the deck tech, I actually posted that last week. So I'm gonna run over the deck really quick, and then we'll just start the rounds off with a bang. So starting out at the 1 mana slot, we have 4 Fatal Push, because Fatal Push is good. It's going to always be good until rotation. Will. One day, Will. One day. Oh, man. We have 4 Syndicate Tracker. These guys are great. We have 4 Gifted Aetherborn. Then we have, I think, 4 Implement of Malice, which is amazing. 2 Key to the City. 4 Metallic Mimic. And 4 Scrap Heap Scrounger. Then we have 2 Doomfall at the 3 mana slot. 3 Yahini. 2 Bantu's Monument, which is probably a card you could probably just swap out for something else in the deck after a lot of testing. And, like, play testing this morning again, I was just like, I feel like you'd probably be something else here. Dang, Darren, please don't switch. We love you here on YouTube because it's easy to watch and get involved. That's true, Dane. That's true. Here we Aetherborn, most extravagant of races in Magic. I mean, look how classy we are. What's up, MTGO nerd? And then we have 4 Midnight Entourage. Going to the sideboard, we've got a bunch of really great cards. Let's sort that by mana cost. We've got 2 Harsh Scrutiny, 2 Liliana's Defeat, 2 Lay Bare the Heart, 2 Quick of Condemnation, 1 Dispossess, 1 Bantu's Last Reckoning, 1 Lost Legacy, 2 Hour of Glory, and 2 Never to Return. Basically, the deck is going to be a decent beatdown deck with a lot of removal. And Implement of Malice is a ton of like fun, and it's actually really useful in helping kind of shrink an opponent's hand size as well as giving you like traction on drawing cards. So, Sebastian, what's up? Number, hello, Turn, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Goodie buffering done. Good. I have the latency a little bit lower. There's actually one lower I can do where it's like instant latency, like no latency, but I don't trust my internet connection on that just yet. Oh my gosh. Anthony, looking forward to see some Tribal ones. Nice. What's up? Anyone been keeping up with the spoilers? What do you guys think of the new Planeswalkers? Jack, they're okay. I posted 2 different videos, one this morning and one yesterday, on my thoughts of last week's Ixalan spoilers. And then I'll be making another video tonight, kind of catching up from yesterday's and today's spoilers. So Lightning Strike is back, and that's all I care about. But let's go into the play lobby and just do some rounds. Gosh. Make sure this is lining up okay. Need to adjust this a little bit. Boop. There we go. Actually, a little bit more. Boop. There we go. Nice. Will you raise some havoc tonight? Oh my gosh. First time catching the live stream. Pretty excited. What's up, William? Money Mike, what's up? Sorry, parents say I must stop. Aw, Sebastian. Okay. Have a good day. If I made a live stream, live match, interesting idea, this one. Thank you, Aaron. Beginning hand bad. Of course. Of course. Man. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we can always just make, do another. Boop, Lucio, environmental kill flashbacks. Boros one looks cool. Yeah, I love Boros. How did yesterday's Blink deck do? Had to leave after the first round. Josh, the Blink deck did not do great. That was mostly due to like poor hands and me hitting the automatically what do you call it, accept triggers. Clint, what up, T-Wizzy? Oh my gosh, that's my new rapper name. RIP Blink. Yeah, was not great. Maybe in rotation, because we got up against a bunch of decks that had a bunch of cards that are rotating. So maybe in rotation when we might give it another swing. This is a much better hand. Even though we have no creatures, it's still a pretty decent setup hand. So we'll keep this. Favorite card in this deck? I think Implement of Malice is a lot better than people give it credit for. But Gifted Aetherborn is probably my favorite card in the deck. Insolent Neonate is a little tricksy. But to give me an idea for a brew that involves a black-green Stompy deck with Carnage, Tyrant, Winding Constrictor, and Verdurous Gear Hulk as key cards. Well, do you have lots of mana in that deck? Let's just do a Fatal Push here. Actually, we're going to wait a turn on their turn. Getting into 3 Fatal Pushes is great because this seems to be an aggressive deck here. Just got to see what they're going to do first. Ipnu Rivulet. Interesting. 100% Fatal Push. It's all about Yehini. Oh, I like Yehini a lot too. Instantly, Neonate. Oh my, Fatal Push is bad in this matchup. Yeah, that's true. It's bad in this matchup. Although he did let it die. He didn't use Insolent Neonates. No, he did. He did. Sorry. No, he's recasting it. Oh, that's weird. Apparently, he didn't want to do the Insolent Neonate effect. That's strange. Minister. Okay. Did you know I'm creating a D&D 5e campaign? I just finished implementing Elsa Trent and working on some iconic characters. Nice. That sounds awesome, Number. You're late. Jonathan, we just started, man. Gonna most likely push the Minister here. I like that play a little bit better. Cast Magic Missile. My mana is low. I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. What's up, Sean? I've played too many games. Boss, how do you keep track of all these comments? I'm darting back and forth. It's hard to do, but it's fun. So makes it fun for me. He's just gonna get in for 1 here. I'll accept that. I'll keep the last push in my hand. Red Terror needs food badly. Oh my gosh. Require more Vespian gas. Let's see what's happening here. Aether Sphere Harvester. Can't kill that with Fatal Push. So we'll just push the Menace creature here, the Neonate. I'm assuming he'll do the effect. Cast Magic Missile out level 3 spell and kill a boss. Yep, that's fine. Just doing that so I don't have to take 3 damage to the face before I can set up. Like, oh, nice. Let's get out Implement of Malice here. Sack it, make them discard a card, now draw a card. So that's going to help me kind of gain tempo a little bit. Again, Implement of Malice, so good. They discard a card and you draw a card. So for 2 mana, it's great. Getting into the land, though, is not great. So, but that just means the following turn we'll probably play a swamp and then do Bantu's Monument. So you want to accept this. You always have something to read, so see when you turn your head. That's true. That's very true. 5e is the only spell you ever cast. We're with less than 40 now, but the comment section is crazy busy. That's true, Trains. I love it. Then discarding means nothing to them. That's true for now. Trophy Mage. Perhaps this is a Godpharaoh's deck. Gate to the Afterlife. It definitely is a Godpharaoh's deck. Okay. Because I comment once every 10 seconds. Mr. Magic Man, you did call it. Okay. Gonna get lifelink and swing in for 3 here. So that means Crook of Condemnation is coming in the sideboard the next game. Let's get out a Yehini here. We're tapped out. I like swinging in here. Fatal Push is going to kill a token strategy, so Implement is basically an 0 for 1, which is okay, but I think not great. The reason it's really in here is so that my Syndicate Trafficker can actually sack it and get +1/+1 counters. But if we don't need it for that, the discard and the draw is actually pretty decent. It's not terrible, it's not great. When will we see Vraska? Vraska isn't in this set, looks like. Unless they play it late, you know. Let's see. He only has 1, 2, 3, 4. He does have 5 creatures in his graveyard, so he can do this the next turn. Actually, 6 creatures, not 5. So he may just want to have Yehini trade with Trophy Mage here. I'm not 100% sure. 1 minute first in creature. Ronus' Monument seems good in Stompy deck style. Yeah, Ronus' Monument's great. Human Wizard is my second favorite class. Ooh, I like Vampire a lot. The only decks I encounter on MTGO anymore are Approach, Mono Red, and Teamer Energy. What happened to originality? Lance, have you seen my streams? Control is obviously in the set somewhere. Vraska is greater than Huatli? Is it Huatli? Is that how you pronounce it? Let's see. That's fine. If Vraska gets her Planeswalker in the first set, that's going to be great. If not, I mean, it's fine. So, yeah, we didn't get a creature there. We're just going to swing out again. It might be so that she's going to be in the second set of the block. Yeah, that's what happened in Amonkhet, right? I'm not a fan of that whenever they draw it out like that. Champion of Wits, like with Bolas. Draw cards. Like Nicky like Nicky Bowl. Is that what you just... What? Ornus is also a great pummeler deck as a Glorybringer to the mix and have explosive attack power. That's true number. Very nice. He's going to get Godfrey's Gift. Weaponcraft Enthusiast is not bad for this deck. Good synergies with Trafficker and Yahini. That's also true, Lighthammer. But I did kind of have a problem with it. They're going to combat now. Okay, that's cool. I did have a problem with it because I was playtesting with the card. Let me kill that guy. It was a little bit like if you didn't have Trafficker out, like I don't have it out right now, then it's just like it just kind of goes wide and doesn't do anything for you. So Yahini took its place, basically. Scrappy Scrounger is the other card that like was a possible slot for Weaponcraft, but I like the synergy of being able to like exile a creature and bring it back. So I like that good. Are you an aggro or control player mostly? I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle there. Draw 3 cards. I'm going to say no, but if I say no, I'm probably going to take a lot of damage. Oh, I can't kill this guy? I thought I could because it's a token. So the token copy actually copies the converted mana cost. Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. Then I'm dead. While push normally kills tokens, it doesn't count for those. Oh, that's true. Gotcha. Thanks for that, Josh. That was a misplay on my part. That means I'm dead. Let's just draw another swamp and then slowly concede. Oops is right, Justice. It's okay, though. We all learn. Midnight Entourage isn't terrible. We do gain some life from that. But we're basically losing the next round. So, because he's going to make another creature and then attack for 4 here. We can block the other 4 here. Yeah, we're dead. The token is actually a copy of the card, yeah. It's okay, though. Let's go to concede here. Let's go to Crick of Condemnation. Put it in Dispossess. Let's get some Lay Bare the Hearts as well. I like Never to Return to. And Hour of Glory. So let's take out our Fatal Pushes. Let me sort this real quick. Let's look at an Entourage. A Yahini. The Bantu Monuments. And an Implement. I think that's fine. Gonna grab some lunch. Okay, Brian, have some fun. Okay. Let's get rid of Godfrey's Gift out of there with our Dispossess if we can. And then see if we can exile creatures from their graveyard to try and last a little bit longer. So, just like when you cast Clone Effect, the copy mana cost unless it says otherwise. Gotcha, Josh. Play first? Yes. Opening hand is a bit better, actually. Even though we have a lot of mana here, we have Doomfall and Key to the City. Key to the City will help us kind of draw into creatures, so I like this. Very nice. Itai, hello. Guinea plus Bantu. $2 holla. What's affiliate? I don't have any coleslaw with me today, but maybe in the future. Later today, I actually have a deck tech for 1 mana Rakdos dropping, so that's going to be fun. That'll probably be the deck that gets played on Thursday. And then the Fan Friday deck, obviously, is on Friday. So, very nice. Shame, though. All right, let's get out the key to the city here. Going to just discard a card. I might use a Key to the City's effect here, depending on what we have to deal with this next turn. If it copies a creature, it copies all of its attributes unless it's specific otherwise. Gotcha. Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, we'll want to probably use Key to the City's ability here to try and get into a Crooked Condemnation quickly. So, Angel of Invention and Champion of Wits being thrown into the graveyard. Pretty good. My week will be fulfilled and back to school. Yes. Draw 2 cards here. That's okay. We'll just pass turn. And in the follow-up turn, we'll probably use Implement Mouse or Doomfall. So, Blessed Alliance, Gate to the Afterlife. We're going to keep their graveyard up a little bit so I can see it. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there's a like a dump truck outside using stuff. So, Glit Nest, nice. What is he grabbing? Puts no cards in their hand with Glit Nest, nice. Insolent Neonate. What's better, Esper Gift or Mardu Gearhulk Reanimator? Probably Esper Gift. But Reanimator's a ton of fun, though. He's going to pass turn here. 3 cards in hand. Going to play out a Swamp here. Let me get a card out of their hand with Doomfall. Would like to get a Godpharaoh's Gift if that's possible. Or a Gearhulk, that's fine too. Discard a card, draw a card, okay. Yeah, the Gearhulk was in his hand. Let's get rid of Trophy Mage here. It's going to slow him down a little bit. And then we'll just pass turn. Board wipe is needed soon. Yeah, Embalmed does specify. Yeah. Josh laying down some rules. I appreciate that, Josh. Okay. Wow, it drew into a Trophy Mage. Let's discard a card here. I want to discard Syndicate Tracker. Is there a Bantu's Gift in this deck? Bantu's Reckoning is in the sideboard. So, what's up? Okay, let's see. Getting in for 2 here. No problem. Yes. Metallic Mimic, not terrible. How many creatures are in the side here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he needs 1 more in the sideboard. So we can actually hold off for a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question about Aftermath cards. Is the exile function a cost? Like converted mana cost? I mean, like a card itself has a converted mana cost. Bantu's Reckoning, that's what you meant. I kind of understood what you meant, Anthony. I asked because if I cast Aftermath and I use an ability to pull an instant from, can I prevent the exile? You can prevent the... Well, oh, no. You can't prevent the exile, I don't believe. Unless someone, I guess, commits it. Although that's an activated ability, so you can disallow it. But it would still get exiled. I think that's how it works. Let's see, 3. He's got Angel of Invention and a Gate to the Afterlife in his hand. If he draws into a mana, he'll play out Angel of Invention. So let's do Implement of Malice here. I don't want to have him discard a card because he has Angel of Invention in his hand, which will turn on his Gate to the Afterlife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Gate to the Afterlife is hitting the battlefield. Getting in for 4 here. Awkward setup this match is. Excuse me. See what we can draw into. Would love to draw a Crook or a Dispossess. Hey Taryn, is the mono black we was deck? What? If near Deadlands, not great. Let's do the Mimic first. Love God-Fearer gift deck. They're great. They're a little fragile, but they're amazing. I know with the new set coming out, Ashes of the Abhorrent are basically locking down that strategy completely. So I'm happy about that. Excuse me. Let's see here. Most likely going to discard If Near Deadlands to try and get 2 cards in her hand the next turn. He'll want to try and attack out. We're just going to let him hit us because we don't want to trigger Gate to the Afterlife just yet. A spell with Aftermath cast from a graveyard will always be exiled afterward, regardless whether it resolves its counter or leaves a stack in some other way. There you go. Josh with the rules again. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just take 4 that turn. He's going to play out. Okay. Another Gate. No problem. Yes. Entourage, Dispossess. Woo! One, two, three. Dispossess, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Now we can do stuff. Oh, he just scooped. Was like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Oh, that's funny. Well, I guess we'll take that as a win. Opponent was salty about that. Wow. But that is the problem with the God-Fearer gift decks, is that they're super fragile. So if you get rid of God-Fearer's gift, then they have no way to win. They just have a bunch of random creatures. So that was funny. Scooping at 20. What is this, Legacy? Kevin, that's awesome. That's apt. Very apt. Astute observation there. Oh man, this is actually okay. We'll keep it. Opponent be salty though. Oh man, that makes me laugh. Let's play out a swamp here and pass. Anthony, oh, so salty. Oh man, he's got that like Luigi look from like Mario Kart. Like Lost Legacy on an approach deck. Exactly, Lance. Be back in 20 minutes. All right, I'll see you. I wonder if you can switch out to Scarab God Reanimate deck from sideboard. Probably. I wouldn't say it's impossible. I think it's a lot of these like God-Fearer decks, so kind of just have like one mindset, which is like, you know, throw everything in the graveyard, then make the God Pharaoh's Gift active. So my main issue, I guess, with God Pharaoh's Gift is that a lot of those decks don't even have like protection spells or like counter spells in the main board to protect their God Pharaoh's Gift from like an Abrade or something. So it's just really strange. Ooh, is this a Kindred deck? What is happening here? Let's get out a Metallic Mimic. Name Aetherborn. I like that it's the first one up here. That's nice. And we'll just swing out. Trading is okay here because we can't block anyway. Remember, if you're not swinging out with a Scrap Heap Scrounger, you're doing something wrong. No blocks. We're not going to block the Charioteer either. So the next creature he plays will probably get Fatal Pushed. Unless it's 3 mana or 4 mana. Ooh. Ouchies. Jacko Tribal versus Aetherborn Tribal. Basically. Now this looks like maybe just a red-green energy outlet. That means the Pummeler is going to be in the deck, so we'll take 3 for now. Gotcha. Let's get out the Entourage. That'll hold him off on attacking with either opponent or either card. Let's hold up. We can attack out with Scrap Heap the following turn. If he blocks with the Hydra and pumps it, we'll Fatal Push the Charioteer. So that's more pretty good. Yeah, Brian, this is going to be a combo deck. Got 3 energy so far, so it's turn 5. He's not doing as good as he should be on energy. Well, I am worrying about the Hydra. You better get something with Death Touch. Well, I have a Gifted Aetherborn in the deck, so 4 cards with Death Touch already. So should be all right. Larger than life. Ouch. $8-7. We're going to block with the Metallic Mimic here. Take 6, go to 11. And we'll draw a card and lose a life. So go to 10, actually, thanks to the Midnight Entourage ability. Who's excited for Planeswalker rule change? Elliot, I think control players are. Wait, Fling is in this deck? Burn this deck. Oh, it's fine. We'll take Brawler. He's going to outpace me pretty quickly, thanks to Larger Than Life. Let's see what we get here. Gifted Aetherborn is exactly what we needed. Let's get out another Scrounger here. And since we can't block with the Scrounger, we're just going to swing in with this Scrounger. Mind Sculpting. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Black-White Gideons in Modern all day. Yeah. Hello, can kill copy of token like Scarab God by what? Hello, can kill copy token by Scarab God by Fatal Push? I don't think so because of the converted mana cost. But yes is what James is saying. Okay, you let that through. That's fine. So what we can do here is, depending on what he does, we'll block here on the Bristling Hydra, unless he has a kill spell for the Gifted Aetherborn. But it does get around the Abrade trigger here. So Harness Lightning is the only thing that could kill either of these creatures, which he might have. 3 cards in hand, so just got to see what happens. Yeah, he's going to attack out. Yeah, we're going to block here and here. And then Fatal Push the Charioteer. Now, he may have a pump spell for Midnight Entourage here. Heroic Intervention. Sure. I played right into that. I could have, on top of that, killed the Voltaic Brawler, but yes. We do get 2 cards out of that ordeal, so not too bad. Let's see here. Let's get out Metallic Mimic. Name Aetherborn. I've got all my lightning strikes set for the next standard format. Love burn. Yeah, there's probably going to be a good burn deck coming out. Let's get out Syndicate Trafficker, because we can sack one of the Scroungers here and make it indestructible. But I'm pretty sure we might not have enough life to survive. So let's see here. 2 cards in hand. We can push the Voltaic Brawler, but that's not really going to help us much. Charioteer is what we need to be pushed. So let's just say okay and pass. We're going to attack out with the Scroungers, though, because they can't block anyway. Both at 8. So it's going to be a close match, but a larger than life or something like that's going to do a lot of damage to me. Do we only have 2 red burn spells that target face in the whole format after Ixalan? So we have Lightning Strike in Ixalan, and we have Shock in Aether Revolt. I'm trying to think of anything else at the moment. We have that 3 mana, 3 damage spell in our Devastation, I believe. But it's 3 mana, so not great. Okay, so we're going to block here, block here. See what he does this time. Make blue-red counter burn better, yeah. There's 5 mana, 4 damage to the face in Ixalan, yeah. Woo! Woo! Okay. +4/+0. Do I even survive after this? I don't think I do. You never told me you were going to the beach. Yeah, I got a green screen behind me, Evan. That's how it goes. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He's going to get bigger, so he's going to be able to kill this guy. I can push here. Take 7, 8. I'll die immediately anyway. How many girls are at the beach? Look around for us. They're not here. I'm a loser. We'll kill the Brawler here. When you're a professional pirate, it's what the job's about. Oh my gosh. Professional pirate? I thought they were more like guidelines than actual rules. Okay. I think he still wins here, though. Let's see, 7. Yeah, 8. He still wins. That was close. Very close. CJ, I missed you. Also going to my first big tournament. Any advice? Be nice to everybody, even when you think that the person you're playing against sucks. But yeah, my advice would always to be nice. So let's go for a Dispossess. Let's try for a Harsh Scrutiny. I like Labor. The Heart here as well. Let's get out Crook. Let's get out Bantu's Monuments. Let's see here. Let's get out an Implement of Malice. Let's get out a Entourage and a Yahini. I think that's pretty good. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the creatures out of his hand, as well as any kind of pump spell with Lay Bare, and then Lost Legacy, or not Lost Legacy, Dispossess, any kind of pummeler strategy he's got going on. SCG Open, I'm playing in one of the classics. That's awesome, man. I see you're already at Ixalan. Play first? Yes. Again, this is a pretty, like, okay hand. It's not amazing, but it does have a turn 2 Death Toucher and a Fatal Push, so I'm going to keep this. So, and the tempo gain from If Near Deadlands is pretty good, too. So, tournament advice, wiggle your eyebrows while you look at your opponent dead in the face during your upkeep. No. Lighthammer, did he have Pummeler? He didn't have it in Game 1, but a lot of the Pummeler decks, especially on MTGO, like to not play Pummeler on Game 1 because that makes you think, oh, well, they don't have Pummeler, and then in Game 2, they'll blow you out with a Pummeler. So I always make sure to board in and dispossess just in case. So we need Solemnity for this deck. Ooh. Well, this deck is mono black, so Solemnity wouldn't work. Let's get out of Gifted Aetherborn here. Having 2 Gifted Aetherborns is just gravy. Punished for keeping a 5-land deck. You mean hand? Let's see here. Voltaic Brawler, not bad. Of course, I can die to a Fatal Push, so we'll try and be on the tempo here. Let's get out of Swamp here. I like getting out. Let's see. Let's see if he's wanting to trade first. If he is, we will trade and just play out another Gifted Aetherborn and hold the Fatal Push. Yeah, he's wanting to trade. That's fine. Let's get out the other Aetherborn and hold the Fatal Push up. What's the record? Anthony, match 1, we went 2-0 because after we dispossessed a Godfrey Gift, our opponent scooped. And this is game 2 where he won the game 1, and this is round 2 of the third out of the 3. So hopefully it goes 3 rounds. Let's see here. Probably another Brawler. They like to come in pairs. Yep. Called it. Yeah, let's get rid of that with a Fatal Push on their turn. You do have the ability to have a Blossoming Defense on your side, so he might be debating whether or not to use it right now. There it is. Let's see. You could try making Black-White Aetherborn with a token generation, sack sub-theme. Add Bontu the God, and you have something spicy there. I actually made like a similar kind of deck, but it wasn't Aetherborn, like sub-themed. But it did work really well, so... Let's go to Swamp here and play out Implement of Malice. I feel like sacking it outright to try and get some tempo for us, as well as have them lose tempo since they're tapped out. Got a Swamp from that. And he's going to be discarding a Charioteer. Very nice. We're just going to push our advantage here and get in for Lifelink Death Touch. See if he wants to trade. Hit up Reddit. Yeah, I would agree with that. We'll do. I'm sure you get responses. Deadlands seems like it would have been the play to me. Maybe next turn. Yeah, next turn I want to... Basically what I'm doing is I'm keeping it in my hand because it's a removal spell once it gets basically up to 5 mana. So offering the trade here, that's fine. Like if he has another Voltaic Brawler, we can just play a Deadlands and kill it. So exactly. Bluffing. On Crop Crasher coming down. He's going to hit me for 3, and then I'm going to, if near Deadlands, it to death. So... that makes sure that he's going to be playing out his creature without feeling that I have a removal spell. Since this can't be removed with a Fatal Push. There we go. There's the Deadlands. And we'll just kill it. Boom! Next turn will be Scrappy Scrounger, and we've got plenty of creatures in the graveyard to have come back. So nice. Terran is always bluffing. Like today, he says he's wearing pants. I am. They're like, you know, Old Navy jeans. I love Old Navy jeans. They're comfy. He's drawing and passing. He didn't have a land drop, so that's probably going to be his undoing here. I'm getting land flooded, so we'll just see what happens. Bluffer. Every day I'm bluffering. Is that sounds kind of vaguely sexual. Nice. He does have 2 triggers with that. Midnight Entourage is a pretty good get here. We're not going to attack out into that because he'll just die, so we'll pass turn. Sounds like a Williams movie. Williams? Yeah. Tyranny hitting on chat again. Oh, no. Magma Spray. Come on. God, Pharaoh rest so... God, Pharaoh bless you. Goodness. We'll take one hit for now. See what we get here. Oh, come on, deck. Give me something besides land. There's not many of you in the deck. We're just going to hold up a block, and we'll block this following turn. We'll get a card from this as well, so... 7 energy does not bode well for me. I'm assuming a pummeler coming out into my face. Yes. We're going to block here. Punished. Put a +1/+1. He survives. My guy dies. I get to draw a card. I do lose a life from that. Got a gifted Aetherborn, which is exactly what I need against a Hydra. 2 Hydras. Oh my gosh. Give me 2 Aetherborn. Have me draw one, please. Did get Laybear the Heart, which isn't terrible. Let's see what we've got in this hand here. Magma Spray and Heroic Intervention. Let's get rid of Heroic Intervention because Magma Spray can't really deal with Gifted Aetherborn. Let's get out Gifted Aetherborn and pass. Thought right. Alright, here. He'll probably still attack with both. I wouldn't imagine him not doing that. Do this, unless you top deck the Heroic Intervention. That's fine. Long Tusk Cub. Oof. That energy, though. Oh, come on, deck. You're killing me. You're killing me. I should have saved that for a bluff, but I clicked too fast. I clicked too fast. Let's see. He's going to get it for 6. He can pump like crazy if he wants to. Yeah, it's probably game for us. Oh, let's just concede here. Look at that. So many lands. Ah, Swamp, the perfect draw. So much aggro in this format. How can Control survive? It survives by being really good with removal. So that's how it's surviving right now. Rotation, though, is going to hurt it a lot, though, so we'll see what happens. This is a pretty decent opening hand. We'll keep this. Kevin, heartbreaks. We're 2-1. Yeah. We'll keep that. Removal. Tons of removal. And we're getting Lightning Strike, so it's going to be even, like, better removal. So, let's play out a Swamp here and pass. If only the Bantu Monuments can be stacked, you know? Getting out a Servant. We're just going to push that real quick. I think Control loses Grasp of Darkness and gains Walk the Plank and Lightning Strike. So, yeah, that's true. But Grasp is really important. I agree with that. However, Sorcery Speed removal isn't terrible for only 2 mana. Let's get out the Trafficker here. Pass turn. Condemnation of Ixalan or whatever it's called. Oh my gosh, what a dork. It's mostly the fact that Grasp kills Hazoret, yeah. I mean, we do have the Hour of Glory as well as the... I can't remember the 4 mana instant speed removal card that we got in this set, but that's pretty good as well. Let's do a Fatal Push here and then just kind of press our advantage. Let's get out Implement of Malice. He missed his land drop, so we're just going to keep on attacking in. Ixalan's Binding, that's it. Yeah, that's a good card too. Path to Ixalan. Hour of Glory, yeah. Let's get out a Swamp here. Get out a Bantu's Monument. We'll just continue to attack out here. Vraska's Wiggly Hair. Metallurgic plus Dynamo is slow. Baral plus Enigma kind of feeble. What should I do to break the bank and get a place of the Amazing Blue Hulk? Ugh. I mean, Torrential Gearhulk, I feel like is going to be good into rotation, so it just depends on if you want to play that kind of, like, set, or like, that kind of creature. Oh, yeah, no lands. I would agree with that. Can you sack the artifact? I could have, yeah. Let's get Bantu's Monument out. I'm assuming this is an energy deck. So let's try for some Harsh Scrutiny. Labor of the Heart. I don't know if this is a Pummeler deck just yet, so we'll keep Dispossess out for game 2. But I do like Never as well. Let me see what cards I want to take out here. Let's take a 1 Entourage, 1 Trafficker, and a Push, as well as an Implement of Malice. I think that's fine. Actually, let's keep a Push in and take another Malice out. What? Terran is typing in chat against the other players? Dude, LMAO land screwed scrub. No, I don't type like that, Kevin. Vraska's Contempt and Our Glory are fine, but they're not Grasp. Grasp being 2 mana is a huge difference. Oh, I agree, Josh, completely. That's why Walk the Plank is probably as close as you're going to get. This is actually pretty good for our opening hand here. We're going to keep this. Keep. I like the Mimic on turn 2, followed by Trafficker and Scrapheap Scrounger. Aetherborn Tribal is my fave. Why not use Animation Module, though? I just didn't really feel Animation Module was needed in the deck I was building. But that is a good card. Let's see here. Aether Hub. He's at least got his mana fixed here. Let's get out Metallic Mimic. Hopefully this one die too and a Braid or something. Let's do Aetherborn. And pass turn. Grasp is great. I agree. Maybe something in Ixalan will be like a replacement for that. We haven't really seen all the set yet. Harness Lightning? Come on. Come on. Harness Lightning I feel is OP, but that's me because a lot of my creatures die to it. So I just feel like it's super OP sometimes. Okay. He's just going to pass turn here. Let's play out a Swamp here. Let's get out a Syndicate Trafficker. And pass. Come on. You do have 2 energy, so you could do another Harness Lightning if you wanted to. Looks like it. Well, Scrap People stay alive. Harness is OP, but it's pretty parasitic of energy. That's for sure. Let's get out a Swamp here. Let's try for Midnight Entourage, actually. Because if he does kill it, we do get the card draw. Unprotected Trafficker. Bold. Well, I mean, I just didn't think he would have 2 removal spells in his hand opening. Back-to-back Harness. It's pretty uncommon. So, wonder if Soulscar Mage with Harness Lightning Strike will be good. Maybe. His opponent said, I guess I'm going to start running 23 lands again. GG's. Aww. Sad face. Dang it. Mana Screw. That's no way to win a game. Fight me like a man. Yeah, he scooped Cyrus. MTG Library 3-1. You're counting these, right? I'll play first. Opening hand is actually pretty decent. 3 Traffickers and a Mimic. That's actually not terrible. Gonna go first here. Opponent might mulligan to 6 cards, though. That's just gravy for us. Nice. Let's play out a Trafficker, or not Trafficker, a Swamp and pass. Pretty sweet deck, though. I liked the use of Implement of Malice. Implement of Malice is a ton of fun. I love it. When you're mana screwed, you're helpless, so you can't fight like even a man if you wanted to. That's true, number. Another energy deck here. Attune with Aether. We're going to play out the Mimic first and see if it dies. I feel like I can play Paper Magic with like 20 to 22 lands, but if you go less than 23 in MTGO, you're always mana screwed. Anthony, that seems pretty accurate. Although tomorrow, or today, I'll be releasing the 1-mana Rakdos deck, and it only has 20 lands in it, so it's done pretty well for me. But because everything in the deck is 1 mana, it doesn't really, matter as much. Aetherborn, pass. What you got, opponent? Mountain, gonna die to Abrade. Voltaic Brawler. MTGO is perfect suffering and humans aren't. Perfect shuffling. I read that perfect suffering. 1 mana Rakdos, that sounds fascinating. It's a lot of fun, Josh. Maybe shuffling to favor your land draws, you sneaky sneak. What is up with these energy decks? They're everywhere, Brian. They're really popular. Would have liked to have drawn a land there, but Implement of Malice will probably be fine. Or a Syndicate Trafficker. Let's get that out to see if we want to discourage a Voltaic Brawler swinging in. I play 5-color deck with 20 lands. Don't get mana screwed that often. Yeah, it's just it really depends, you know. I think it's just like depending on your luck, because it is truly random on MTGO versus like maybe shuffling random in real paper. It's because Kaladesh is best set in standard. Mimic's prices on paper skyrocketed. Does this happen on MTGO too? Yeah, it happens a little bit, number. Like it'll go up on MTGO just depending on how many people are playing it. But it won't go as high as, say, like a paper amount. So we're going to pass here. Yeah, it's because they're really explosive and super cheap to build. Yep, that's absolutely right, Josh. So we're probably expecting another pummeler in this deck. Let's see, 3 cards here. Harvester, not bad. I dislike the shuffler, and it dislikes me. Terra knows MTG shuffling is random because he shuffled it himself. He's got the perfect draws. Have you not seen any of my other streams where I do terrible? All right, let's see what we're going to do here. He might attack out to try and see if I want to trade. Nope, he's not going to do that. Nice. Let's get out an Implement of Malice here. Then we're going to attack out. Basically, if we get in for 5, that's going to be great. If we don't, he'll block either with Voltaic Brawler or animate Aethersphere and not realize that Syndicate Trafficker can become, you know, a 5/3 and indestructible. So let's see what happens. Drafted this tribe in Aether Revolt draft and finished at 1-4, but the games were hilarious. I bet they were. Oh, man. Pirate Cutlass looks like bonkers limited equipment. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Just lost 0-2 in a league match, even though I kept a reasonable hand 2 games in a row. It happens, man. I try not to chalk up. Yeah, he's going to do what I think he's going to do, which is funny. You're going to block, and I'm going to kill your guy. He's going to gain lifelink. Nice. And then we get card draw from that. Our guy is indestructible, and he gets bigger. So we actually get to kill his vehicle he just had to play. Nice. Dinosaurs are going to eat pirates. If there's enough ramp in the set, I think that's pretty accurate. So he might just harness lightning the trafficker here, which is fine. We just got Aethersphere Harvester out of the way. But that was a misplay on his part. Just gets frustrating. Trying to concede early, but he was playing ramp. I got way behind. Yeah, it's like that, you know. Galactus Cyrus, good old trafficker. He'll probably get in this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Ton of ramp and Amonkhet an hour. That's true, Josh. And those treasure artifacts, they tap for any color mana. So that's really good too. That's really relevant. So I'm not sure any of it will be constructed relevant anyway. Hour of Promise is great, I think, for 5 mana. But yeah, it just really depends. But yeah, the treasure stuff, Revel and Riches deck is going to be a real thing. But energy is still going to be super strong. I agree with that, Josh. Long Tusk Cug coming out. Treasure artifacts better than clues. I mean, treasure artifacts are basically like the Eldrazi spawn, except they tap for mana of any color. So they're not as good in clues as that. They don't give you like card draw ability, but they give you ramp ability, which is almost just as good if you're playing a ramp deck. So it really depends. He just played out his entire hand here. We could get out another Syndicate Trafficker to try and combat a lot of this. or it could get another Implement of Malice. Let's see. I like the Implement of Malice play, because even if he attacks out with all 3, I can still kill 1. But not having mana here is sucky. Sebastian, what's up? Maybe playing another Syndicate Trafficker and then sacking the Mimic to a block. I think that might be better, actually. Depending on where we block. Let's see. Let's get the Malice out. I like this being a little bit more conservative. I'm just gonna pass here. Gotta be a little bit more defensive since I'm running low on mana. I'm glad that we don't have to deal with Ulamog. Could you imagine facing him with a Dino together? Ugh, number, please, 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 no. I'm just waiting to see what busted deck comes out of Ixalan. Ugh, again, I think a Revel and Riches deck is gonna be busted and fun. What time is it? Do you want to attack out? Dinosaurs are the new Eldrazi. I agree with that, Anthony. 100%. Let's see here. Okay. We can take 8, go to 16, and kill the Long Tusk Cub. Or we can block a Voltaic Brawler, take 8 again anyway, thanks to Long Tusk Cub's ability, and he gets energy. So, let's kill the Long Tusk Cub here. Get to draw a card. Yes, Swamp is good. You can block and sack Mimic. That's true. I wanted the card draw to help get Swamp out into my hand. So going down to 8's fine for me. If I can play 2 Syndicate Traffickers out the next turn. So they'll both be 4/2s, which is great. Just depends on what happens on this next play. He might kill the Mimic. Don't want to deal with the Eldrazi again. 8 is for Harvester. Not bad. Emrakul took my turns. Let's see. Gifted Aetherborn is also very good here. I feel like MTG is copying Eternal with dinosaurs. I'm not complaining, though. I just want to be like, clever girl, right before they swing for lethal. Clever girl. Oh, that's perfect. Would love to get out Entourage here, but I think Gifted Aetherborn is the better pick, honestly. Because Entourage will be killed by a Voltaic Brawler. So much Graveyard Hate in Ixalan. Yeah, if it's crazy because a lot of those cards I feel like they should have like especially with was it like the Spyglass? Like if that was in standard with Marvel, I don't think Marvel would have even been a threat. So Minute Entourage have too many foils of them. That's awesome, Evan. Let's get out a Gifted Aetherborn here. And a Syndicate Trafficker. 3/4 lifelink Death Toucher is actually quite good. So just got to see if he doesn't have a pump spell for Aether Sphere Harvester here. We've got quite a big wall of creatures. Would be awesome, or hilarious rather, if he played Hour of Devastation now. Vampire Night Chicken. Nighthawk, that'd be awesome. Journeyer's Kite and transform into Maze of Ith seems pretty good. Oh yeah, that card looks awesome. We'll be talking about that tonight on the new video going out tomorrow for Ixalan spoilers. Attune with Aether. Gotcha. Let's see what we can do here. Be back in bed. Gifted Aetherborn is like Nighthawk's little brother. Yeah, it's true. Oh, gross. A 7-mana draw, 7 mythic. Yeah, I don't know why that's a mythic. It seems like that would be like an uncommon. For 7 mana, that's stupid. Shelter Thicket, gonna cycle that. He's probably trying to get into a pump spell here. Or a removal spell. Okay. What's up, David? It's going pretty good. Got some good rounds in. How do you feel on Carnage Tyrant? Oh, James, like, if you didn't see the video I posted earlier this morning, I talked about Carnage Tyrant, and I was just like, this is basically the card to like combat control, because it's stupid. If they don't have a board wipe, then they're gonna die. It's a 3-turn clock. Maybe they were expecting blue to be extremely powerful with green. Yeah, Simic I feel like is gonna be extremely powerful in the new set, so that's fine there. We'll just play Midnight Entourage the next turn and get some lifelink Death Touch action going on. Can we all agree the new meta is going to have a much higher mana curve after the new series? You know, it's crazy because like you would think that, but even when like Eldrazi were a thing in Oath of the Gatewatch and all that stuff, you really didn't see that many Eldrazi decks in like Pro Tour. It's just because, oh, another gifted. So much Gifted Aetherborn action here. So we can get in for 4 with Midnight Entourage with Gifted Aetherborn, get 4 mana back, or life back, go up to 9. If he swings back with the Cub or the Brawler, we can block. He has 8 energy, so we have to block the Brawler, or the Cub. I like Midnight Entourage being the play here, but I don't like having a non-death touch creature for the Cub to hit. Let's just play out the Cub and another Trafficker. I think that's fair. Getting up to 8 instead of 9 is okay. And he'll just let the life. I feel like he'll just let the Death Touch Lifelinger through, so he's not gonna block that. I think Mini Nighthawk will stop him from attacking a turn. Yeah. Wow, he blocked here. Okay. That's interesting. You have 23 life though. Why would you do that? I mean, trading is fine. I don't understand why he's burning energy. I mean, we're going to trade, sure, but that's a weird play for me to think about. He's losing momentum by doing that. I feel like that was a bad play on his part. He should have just let that through. Maybe he forgot he has Death Touch? I'm not sure. I think he just wanted to trade. But I mean, I have another one here, so he's back in the same situation he just was. So, I don't know. That was weird. Still waiting for a busted mythic. Carnage Tyrant could technically be it, but I'm expecting more, honestly. Yeah, I think Carnage Tyrant is probably it, Evan. But again, we haven't seen all of the set yet. What if my Tranquilizer is literally swooping a Dino back where it came from? One blah blah blah. Yeah, blue mana. I don't know. I thought Heroic Intervention was coming. Yeah, maybe. Oh, this again is a different opponent, so he only has 1 card in hand, so that could be it too. This looks like a pump spell, maybe. Ship Oasis, probably pump spell. Looks like. What are you doing, opponent? Yeah, he's going to give it +3/+3. Give it 6. Do you have another card to pump? That's my thought. Oh, wait, we haven't seen a Vraska Planeswalker yet, so could you possibly see 3 Planeswalkers unless they're waiting for Heroes of Ixalan? You know, I don't know. Oh, he has Blossoming Defense. Okay. That's fine. Well played. Wasn't Heroic Intervention, it was a Blossoming Defense. That's fair. Let's go to sideboard here. Let's see. I like Lay Bare the Heart in this situation. Let's take out Ubuntu's Monument. That was only game 1, by the way. So we're going to put in Nevers. I like Dispossess because I'm assuming that the Pummeler is in the deck. Let's take out some Linthman of Malice. I like Harsh Scrutiny as well. Let's take out a Yahini. And a key. Should be good there. Might be good to actually pull in a board wipe here. Let's pull in a board wipe and take out the other key. I think that's fine. That does make Trafficker significantly not as good. So hopefully it's worth it. People put their value on their life total. It makes no difference on the game, and people forget that. I agree with that. I thought Heroic Intervention was coming. Yeah. Oh wait, we haven't seen any Vraska Planeswalker yet, so could we possibly... I think you just said that, Evan. Yeah, it probably won't. I think Carnage Tyrant is fine, but like Terra Stomper didn't see play. Plated Slagworm didn't really see play either. Carnage Tyrant is a little better than both, but eh. Exactly, I don't think it'll shake the format unless control becomes more of a threat. Yeah, Josh, I think it's just gonna be great sideboard. That's what I'm... That's why I even said in the video I posted this morning was that I think it's just gonna be a great sideboard card for the format. So it's something that you basically, if you're running green, you'll want to have in your sideboard against control. But it really depends on what happens with control in the new set. So I haven't really seen a lot of good control level cards other than the white like lockdown cards we have. But those are all like good sideboard cards. So Josh, haven't seen the video yet. Oh, you're fine, Josh. No problem. Have we talked about Lightning Strike being back yet? I haven't in the video yet, but I will probably tonight. Play first? Yes. But Lightning Strike is awesome. This is actually really good for us. We can play our Mimic, then Scrounger, or Mimic, then Doomfall. So let's keep this. Play out a Swamp and pass. Because it's about time. The last time Lightning Strike was in Standard was, what, like Theros block? Was that the last time? I can't remember. It's been a while. Attune with Aether. Sphinx of the Final Word was similar, but way better. It was a sideboard only card, yeah. Swamp, let's get the Mimic here. Wine and Weaponcraft Enthusiast, more 3-drops. I preferred Yahini and Scrap Heap Scrounger over the Enthusiast, because I like the recurring ability of Scrap Heap Scrounger in the mid to late game. But Weaponcraft Enthusiast, if that's your cup of tea, then go for it. Anyone in the chat or Terran know when I paid for Hissing Quagmire, I couldn't block with it. I did it before blocks, no menace or flying was involved. On MTGO? Not enough mana. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. There could be a different, like, step you could have had to do. Last time was M15. Got you, David. Servant, nice. Yes, Mr. Ranson. It's, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's a hard situation to kind of think about. It's on MTGO, yeah. Do you think Verdurous Gearhulk gets better after rotation? Yes. Yeah, it has to be done during the to declare attacker step, Josh. That's correct. Let's do a Doomfall. See what he has in his hand here. Cub, Hydra, Hydra. Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is a hand. 2 mana hand, 2 lands though. Which one do I take? Oh my god. How is this round? This is game 2, Jonathan. We're doing okay. We've played against an energy deck earlier. Beat it because it mana screwed. And this one is going okay, pretty decent. Oh my gosh. What would I take here? Maybe Blossoming Defense. Probably Blistering Hydra is sucky. We have a Fatal Push in hand, so we can handle a Cub. I'm okay with that. I think the Hydra's the take, or Aether's for Harvester. I'll be tempted, but I agree with no Gonti in this deck. Yeah, Gonti's great, but he's just not great in this deck. God, I want to take Harvester because of the flying damage. Hydra's Clock is faster. I agree. But that's if he draws into mana to play them. That's the thing. I mean, I know he's going to draw into mana to play them, obviously. Let's do Hydra here. Ugh. That was sucky. I'm just going to pass. Get rid of one of the long tusks. Well, we have push, and we could actually trade if we wanted to later in the game. So I'm not too upset about the Cubs. Got a solid chance of drawing Hydra mana. That's the right call, yeah. That hexproof is what sucks. But I think you're still just dead to that hand. Yeah, I agree with that. There's a Harvester. Let's see here. Let's get out a Swamp and a Scrounger. And hold the Fatal Push up for a Long Tusk Cub. Should have attacked out that turn with the Mimic. Sorry for being a pessimist. You're fine, Josh. He's got like the God hand, so it's like, oh, and he drew into a mana, so we can get out a Hydra here. Goodness. We'll take Brawler. None of those picks were good for us. Oh, man. There is a Cub. We're going to push that Cub off a cliff. Aetherborn will be animated this turn, though. He'll swing in for 3. Virtuous and Carnage Tyrant equal Bash Brothers. Ooh. That'd be a cool name for a deck. Wait until he blocks it with pumps. The problem is that he has Blossoming Defense in his hand, Josh. So that's my concern, is that he'll be pumping it and then he'll want to Blossoming Defense, and so I'll just lose my opportunity. I understand wanting to wait, though. Like, that's a good idea, but on my turn, I got you. That's true, Josh. Let's get out Aetherborn, and we'll swing in. God, chat helping me out. See if he wants to take the 5 or block. If he does, he'll waste some energies. That's pretty good. Nope, he didn't block. We're still going to kill it, though. He's too smart for that, Josh. I tell ya. Might have been actually good to kill Servant of the Conduit so he doesn't get that 4 mana, but I assume he'll be playing a 4th mana this turn. Nope. Another Cub. He's going to be a little bit more restrained here. Next turn, we'll attack out with a Scrounger and see what happens. Oh, a Scrounger and the Gifted Aetherborn. I assume a crackback here with Aethersphere Harvestor being animated. Why did he do that? That's weird. You'd think he'd want to animate with Long Tusk Cub. No problem. Another 2. Greenbelt Rampager. Gotcha. Ooh, good pick for us. Good draw, good draw. Of course, he has Blossoming Defense in his hand, so... Fantastic one-drop. Yeah, Greenbelt Rampager is great. Let's see what he wants to do. He could block Longtusk Cub here. Or he could block with Longtusk Cub on Scrounger. They trade. Or he could block Gifted Aetherborn with Greenbelt, pump, and they trade. It's really up to him. But if he does that and Gifted Aetherborn does trade, I do have the ability to draw a card. So just have to see what happens here. Just depends on which one he wants to keep alive, or he'll just take the 7 damage. But having a 4/4 Midnight Entourage is really good for us. So opponent's mulling it over right now. Okay. He's going to want to pump the cup, perhaps, or just have it die. So weird that he's going to waste energy on a cub that's going to die. It's just a weird thing to do. Like, I get it that he's going to kill my dude, but at the same time, you're wasting your energy. And I get to get, you know, Scrappy back from the graveyard. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel like that's a little inefficient. Would have been better to block with the Rampager. Do you think Ixalan will be another set that doesn't have a lot of high-value cards? What high-value card would you want to see reprinted in Standard? Now I don't have to worry about Blossoming Defense. That's true, Anthony. Anthony, not Anthony. Harry, you know, I'm not sure. I mean, the set hasn't been completely spoiled yet, but there really hasn't been a lot of cards in the set that are amazing. So, Ashes of the Abhorrent is pretty decent. Then we have that 3-mana, like, Pterodactyl Dinosaur that's basically like a Thalia. That might see some modern play, though it's not as good as Thalia. Then we have like a Topor Orb style creature, a couple other ones, but there's not a lot that are like screaming like this is amazing. I think the dual lands are good, but those aren't really that expensive, so it just really depends. Got 5 energy there. Assuming he's going to swing out with Harvester and Brawler. 1/1 new 1-drop pirate and 2-drop mana fixing creatures are amazing cards. I feel like white is so nerfed compared to other colors. So Ashes doesn't actually turn off God-Pharaoh's Gift. Does it not? I thought it did. It turns off Eternalize and Embalm, but Scarab God and God-Pharaoh's Gift don't give a crap. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Well, that sucks. I know I might ask too much, but I wish I could see Lightning Bolt reprinted in Standard. I feel like it's good enough, like the creatures in the sets now are good enough that they need to be. Let's block with a Mimic here. Kill the Brawler. We'll draw a card from that as well, since Mimic is an Aetherborn. What do you think about they not revealing a gold creature card for vampires yet? Do they think they will? Probably. It would make sense to. Yahini is a good card for us, because we have Scrapheap Scrounger as a sack outlet. Nice. Okay. Harsh Scrutiny is pretty good, but no cards in hand. Let's get out of Yahini here. I'm going to offer the trade, but let's see what happens. I'm back. Score? We're like 2-1, I think. Just reprint Lightning Bolt already. Yeah, he's going to trade. We get a card, and we get a counter on Yehini. That also fills our graveyard with 2 creatures. Let's get out a Metallic Mimic. Name Aetherborn. Say okay. And pass. Thanks for the trade. Lightning Strike, down with that. Oh yeah, for sure. I love Lightning Strike. So, Boat is 2 format warping, unfortunately. Yeah. What modern card should be reprinted for standard? I mean, Pithing Needle should have been. We have Spyglass, which is not terrible, but 1 mana more. Reprint Path to Exile for Swords to Plowshares. Or Swords to Plowshares. Path to Exile, dude. Ugh, yes. Can you make a mono green stompy list 1/6 releases? Yeah, I'll probably go back through the decks that I made in the past couple weeks and update them with Ixalan cards. 1/6 is fully spoiled. So, like, probably a Cat Tribal 3.0 or stuff like that. Since Cat Tribal is basically rotation proof. So, we'll see what happens. Foil Metallic Mimic. Classy. Ooh, look at that. Look at that foil. He's got, what, 10 life. He can swing in for 3 this turn. 1 card in hand. Snapcaster, truly annoying. Oh my gosh. Snapcaster, no. I don't think that'll ever be reprinted. Meow cats are fantastic. Let's see. We'll block this way. We'll be killing his Rampager, and Yehini will get a token on him. Or a counter, not a token. Do you think cards like Shivan Dragon will be reprinted in Core 2019? They'll probably reprint it in Iconic Masters, but not in the Core set. Armageddon would be funny for the dinosaurs. Well, I mean, we have that other one, though, so... He's trying to figure out the way to block. Maybe not the best modern card, but Coastal Piracy seems on flavor, and the theme for the rest is set the pirate theme. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish we had like something to kind of replace Always Watching, but we don't really have that yet. We have that banner card for 5 mana, but we don't have a 3 mana like across the board pump spell, so that's kind of sucky. Invigorating Rampage, getting in for... what is it, 7 this turn? He doesn't have any red mana to do this with, so he'll be getting life from this. So that's quite good. Is this guy playing Pummeler? Probably, Harry. Weird that he did it that way because both my creatures survive. We're going to bring back the Scrounger. Can't do Harsh Scrutiny because, again, no cards in hand. Let's see, 7, 8, 9. Still going to lose thanks to the 8th Sphere Harvester. I knew I should have took it from his hand. That's so sad. Kitchen Table Group hates cats and Magic because of Ajani's shows and all the pacifism that comes with it. There are also types of players that have to remind them that there's a second sun made. You can do it. You get it gets you a scry. That's true. If he draws a creature, he's playing, so might as well. Really nothing I can do. I mean, I can use Harsh Scrutiny, but it's not going to do anything. We're still dead. Gifted Aetherborn on top would be funny. Kind of sad. Nah, swamp. Okay. Yeah, we'll just attack out. But that's going to do it. Oh, well. We tried. We tried so hard. Got so far. But in the end, flying creatures matter. Oh, my gosh. Group vote. Best card spoiled. I don't know. I think they're good token strategy. Sell the Wreckage is going to be crazy. Here, let me tackle my 5/1/1s. How about I exile them now and you get 5 lands on the battlefield? Yeah, there's a cub. He top deck a cub. That's funny. That's game, though, guys. Oh, man. That was fun. Good game. Well played. Oh, man. Tell Boma I love her. Concede with dignity. Oh, man. This deck is a ton of fun. I love it. Hostage Taker. That card's a lot of fun. I'm sure there's going to be a I Take Your Things deck in Standard now, which is dumb. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, coming out, having some fun, talking in the chats. Carnage Tyrant's a ton of fun, James, too. Artifact removal and Dimir, which doesn't happen much. It's true. But yeah, I stream Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you like the stream, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Thopter Tribal, and then on Thursday with a 1-mana Rakdos deck. So that's a lot of fun. So, Anthony, bye, turn. See you, Anthony. Oh, you're good, man. Thanks, turn. Have a good day. Appreciate it, Josh. You guys have a good day. Bye, bud. I'll see you guys tomorrow.